Ladies and gentlemen, your host for this video, the one, the only, PT Shark!
Thank you. You're all incredibly too kind. Got my iced coffee here. So, today, I'm gonna be ranking all of the main courses in Super Mario 64 in a tier list fashion. So, let's do this. Let's get started. Okay. Alright, first up is Bob-omb Battlefield. Come on, what do you think? S tier, come on, easy S tier. Okay, let me explain why. So, this is the introductory course to the game, and what I really like about it is there's a lot going on, but at the same time there's not a lot going on. So it introduces you to Super Mario 64 pretty well, I would say. There's a lot of open space to run. There's a lot of like kind of things you can play off of, to jump off of. There's a lot of assets it teaches you throughout the game. For example, there's a switch, there's the bricks you can break, there's a box you can carry, I think. You can cling onto the underside of the bridge. So yeah, there's a lot. Also, I feel like all of the stars are pretty easy to understand. Like the first one, it's like, oh, there's a mountain here. I want to climb this mountain, so let me go ahead and go up, climb this mountain, and there's a boss waiting for you there. And it just kind of makes sense, you know? My only critique is that, actually also, it's amazing that there's bombs. It teaches you how to pick up bombs, because they have bombs like scattered all over the place. And the main boss is a giant Bob-omb. So how do you defeat him? You run around behind him and you pick him up and you throw him. Like, can it get any more clear than that? I don't think so. It's pretty amazing. My only critique is that there's some areas that they feel a little too open, and I wish there was like a little bit more there. Like they should have had the bouncy box spring at least somewhere in the level. I don't think there is. But yeah, like the area by the flowers, the area next to the lower level cannon, it's like there's not, it's just kind of empty and open. Oh, but there's a Koopa Shell. Koopa Shell's amazing. Next up is Whomp's Fortress. Okay, this one also an S tier, but in this case, I'm gonna order it. I think Whomp's Fortress is better than Bob-omb Battlefield. Now let me explain. I think it's amazing because there's multiple paths and it rewards skilled players. I mean, not skilled, but like skilled, like if you know what you're doing. Because if you're unskilled, you go the path where like the blocks push you. But if you're cool and you're skilled and you know what you're doing, you don't have to go all that way around. You just have to and you jump over to where the water is, and then you just walk up the little ramp, and then you're there. Oh my god, it's so amazing. And it feels kind of like Bob-omb Battlefield 2, but like more streamlined, like they knew what they were doing already. I like that it teaches you how to ground pound as well, because there's a whole boss where you have to defeat it by ground pounding. And also there's a bunch of like cool little assets that they have that are pretty unique, like the bullet bills. I think that's the only level with bullet bills or bonsai bills. Yeah, oh my god. Huh. There's also the plank that you can knock down. Like, there are no other levels that do that, that have the plank. And it's pretty amazing. There's the owl. This is the only level with an owl, isn't it? I think it is. Yeah, so there's a lot of just like cool stuff that, I don't know, it's just like, to me, it's just very cool. Alright, what's next? Jolly Roger Bay. Okay, so Jolly Roger Bay, it's, okay, first of all, it's a water level. So it's already kind of looking like somewhere between here. It feels a little small, but okay. You know what I will say about it? The atmosphere in this level is like one of the best, I think, especially when there's fog. It's like, it feels kind of spooky, but like not really. It feels kind of like peaceful. The music is amazing. Where would I put this? The actual level design is not like the best. I think this is gonna be the first B tier probably. Cause, okay, what do I like about it? I like the sunken ship. I like that you can go inside the sunken ship. I like that you can go on top of it in the later levels, but there's not much to do there. It's just kind of there. I like that you can swim under and go into the cave, but there's literally only like 1 star there. Yeah, I think I'm content with calling it a B tier, because like everything about it is amazing except the actual level design. The water missions are like, they're okay. It's because they're water missions, you know. And the thing is, like, Mario swims decently fast, but it's like, it's still slow, and he has an air meter, which is just his life, really. I don't know, I wish they could have done more, you know. It's just an okay water level. Cool mountain. What do I like about it? I really like the slide, obviously. Very fun. Okay, it doesn't make sense that the first star you're supposed to get is through the cottage. Shouldn't that be like the second star? Because it's like, it should introduce you to the concept of sliding. So it should cover off the cottage, and you should go down the main mountain so you can learn how to slide. And usually, like, if you fall off it, it's fine. You don't like get too penalized. You can die or you can land in the snow and it'll be fine. So that should be the first star, and then the cottage should be the second star, because it's the real test, because you have to race against the penguin. Wait, do you have to race against the penguin? Okay, I just checked, and the first mission, okay, you don't have to race the penguin, so I was wrong about that. But I still stand by my statement that the first mission should not be going in the cottage. The first mission should be doing the little penguin is lost. Either way, okay, I like the slide. I like the 8 coin star, is pretty fun. I like the snow theme. I like the music as well. Music is good. I don't know, it just feels like it's missing like some sauce, you know? Like these 2 levels have sauce, right? But Cool Mountain, like, it's good, but it doesn't have the sauce. You know what I mean? So I think because of that, I'm gonna have to put it in A tier. Big Boo's Haunt. I like the aesthetic. I like the music. It's very creepy, actually. I think the first star is... I don't like how repetitive it is, that you have to fight a lot of, like, big boos. It's too much. I feel like they crafted this world, this level, and it's really cool. And I like the idea that there's multiple rooms. But it feels like they could have done a little more. And also the merry-go-round, like, the merry-go-round is so cool, but like, there's literally only 1 star there. Like, you only have to go down there once, and that's it. There's no other reason to go down there. They could have added something down there, like something else, like another star. They could have taken out like one of the stars. Okay, the eye to eye in the secret room, I guess it's like the least important star. Maybe they could have moved that, like, room, that specific room, put it down there where the merry-go-round is, so you can have to go there again. Because I like the merry-go-round, it's really cool, but I don't know. You know, I think it's a good level. I don't think it's S tier. I don't think it has the sauce, but I think it's a good A tier. Dang, what's next? Okay, Hazy Maze Cave. What do I think about it? I don't know, it's kind of like in this area for me. Somewhere between A and C. So when I thought of this idea, I hadn't done the 100 coin stars, but I did it on stream yesterday, and I was so frustrated with this 100 coin star. It's so annoying. Can I really take off points for that though? I think I can. This is my tier list. I do what I want with my tier list. What do I like about it? It's so big. I think it kind of blows me away that it's so big. I think this level is kind of like middle of the road. It's cool. I like how big it is. It feels like there's a lot of like ideas just kind of like mixed together, but I think it works for the most part. It feels coherent, at least a little bit, but there's nothing in this level that kind of like blows me away. The only thing I can think of is like the Loch Ness monster thing. What's it called? I think it's called Nessie. Yeah, it's called Nessie. No, Dory. I don't know. That's the only like kind of thing that blew me away about the level. Everything else just feels kind of like standard, kind of like it's a lot of ideas mixed together, and it is coherent, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel very like, wow, boom, oh my god, I'm playing Mario 64. Also the lift, oh god, the red coins for the lift, like, it's a decent idea. I like it. Maybe they could have done something else with the lift. It feels like an auto scroller, and I don't like auto scrollers. So that's why I think it's kind of like middle of the road. Alright, Shifting Sandland is next. I like this level, you know? There's a lot of cool stuff to play with. I like the little, like maze, I guess, right here. It kind of sucks that there's only like a red coin there, and the flight cap, and the cannon. But even then, you don't have to, like, you don't even have to walk it. If you already have the flight cap, you can go on that area on top, and you can just fly everywhere else. Even then, there's a Koopa shell. You don't have to take this little maze thing. You know, usually I'm not a fan of like desert levels or like rocky levels, stuff like that, because I don't know, it makes me feel too dry. But this one doesn't. I guess it's kind of like because of the limitations of the hardware. Like I can't be fully immersed that it's a desert level. But it's cute. I like it. I like the oasis that there is. Okay, the one thing that I will say is once you go in the pyramid, I don't think you can go out. I think you just like kind of drop in and you're stuck there for the level, which I don't like. I don't know why Mario 64 kind of like, some levels do that. Some levels like drop you in a secret area and you can't exit it, and it feels wrong. I don't like that. I don't like also the 5 secret area, what's it called, 5 secret spots or whatever, stars, because like, I don't know, it feels a little clumsy, it feels a little unnecessary. Maybe they could have done something outside of it. They could have done like oh, you know what would have been perfect for this place? A Koopa the Quick Race. I think that would have been amazing, because it could have taken you through here, the little maze like area, and it could have ended like at the oasis or something. So that way you can do something going through here. You don't have to go in the pyramid. You don't have to get stuck here. That would have been sick. Anyway, no what ifs. I'm not judging it based on what ifs. I'm judging it based on how it is. So, due to that fact, I'm gonna put it in A tier, because it's like so close to being like S tier. There's just a few things holding it back. It's a very high A tier. I will give it that. But it just feels like a few things are holding it back. But like I said, there's a lot of assets to play with. There's the pillars. I like the pillars. It's so weird that you can like just run up the pillars. Like, it doesn't make sense, but at the same time it makes perfect sense somehow. I like flying around there with the wing cap. It's very fun. The cannon seems a little pointless though, I will admit. But definitely a high A tier. Coffee. Okay, next up is Lethal Lava Land. This one is already kind of like middle of the road. This one feels like a lot of ideas that are barely coherent. It's mostly centered around the bullies, and it's fine. I like the bullies. They're a cool enemy, you know. But it's just like a bunch of like kind of like obstacles kind of put together in like one world. The cool thing about it is you can go inside the volcano, and there's like an obstacle course in there that you have to climb all the way up, which is very cool. I like it. I like the challenge that it presents. But it feels like it's literally just like a flat square of lava, and they just put some platforms on top of it, and they kind of called it a day. There's that one, like the rolling log, which is fine, you know. It's a fine star, like whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like for this they were kind of lost. They were like, we need a like a fire level. We need a lava level. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Let's just put a bunch of stuff together and call it a day. And that's what they did. They made a cool obstacle course inside the volcano, but after that I can't say much. So I think because of that, it's gonna be the first C tier of Super Mario 64. Alright, the last area of part 2 is Dire Docks. There's not much to say about this level. It feels like a worse version of Jolly Roger Bay. You drop into like this big open area of water and you have to swim down, and there's a jet stream there or whatever. Oh no, the first one is it's pulling you in, and then you swim across into more water. It's kind of like, what was the point of the first area? It's just like kind of wasting your time, you know? I like the idea that Bowser has a submarine. It's pretty cool. I like the pole jumping thing. I will admit, pole jumping for 8 red coins, something like that. That star is really cool. I will give it that. But all the other stars are meh. And also that's stupid, like the square you can go inside that it pulls you in and then you end up outside of the castle. I hate that so much. It's so pointless. So I think, I'm sorry, but this level is gonna be a D tier. It has some redeeming qualities, but it's not that memorable. It's not that great. There's not a lot of sauce going on. It just feels like it's there. Alright, moving on to part 3 of the castle. Okay, first up, Wet Dry World. This may be a little controversial, but I believe it is an S tier. Yes, I believe it is an S tier. Please do not boo me. I think this level is great. Because it played around with the idea of water and controlling the water. I think that mechanic is amazing. And there's so many things to do like on each level. It also gives you like the freedom to climb it. It gives you the freedom to climb the level without even using the water level, which is really cool. I like that idea a lot. I like that there's an enemy that it can either hurt you or help you, which is a little like pan flipping guys, whatever. Those are so cool. I think that was a neat idea. I actually like the 5 secret area or 5 secret spot star, because it incentivizes you to like search high and low for the level, and it's very fun. The music in this level is fantastic. The water bugs are a unique enemy. It's the first time you're introduced to the purple bob-omb looking guy. The only big issue I can think of is I wish it was easier to access the town. I like the town, by the way. The town is awesome. I wish there was a little more to do there, but yeah, the town is amazing. This level is very good. I think it's very deserving of an S tier. Bonus points for, come on Mario, got milk. You got milk, Mario. You need milk. And also Casares Spain, shout out to Spain. Next up, Snowman's Land. Snowman's Land, it's good. It doesn't have sauce. I'll give it that right away. There's a chili bully, which, like, really? Like, can you think of something else to do there? It's literally just like a big bully, but it's chilly. It's cold. Cold bully. I like that you have to use a Koopa shell for the red coins, and it also helps you get to the igloo. And I like the igloo. I really like the igloo. It's a cool little area. It feels like a secret, like Mario has to crawl in there to go in there, and it feels like a really nice secret area. All right, let me think of it this way. Is it on the same tier as Hazy Maze Cave? Oh man, I'm torn between this one. I think, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I think it's a high B tier. It just needs like a little push just to be like good, you know? It's middle of the road, but it's high middle of the road. it's on Main Street. You know what I mean? Yeah, like it doesn't feel like there's like that much to play with here. I don't know. It just feels like it's missing some little special thing that's just like, oh my god, this is so cool. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. I can't think of anything else. Like, okay, tiny huge island. I like the gimmick of this level. It's pretty cool. I wish there was a little more like play between each other. The only play I can think of is when you go to the tiny island and you have to ground pound the water into Wiggler's house. Oh, I like that Wiggler's here. Oh my god, Wiggler's amazing. But I do like Wiggler's house. I like the intensity of trying to get the red coins. It feels very cool. It's just a few platforms, but I don't know, it's very fun to get those red coins. I like the idea of playing between two worlds. I don't know if I really like the layout of the level. I guess it's kind of hard because you have to make it so where when it's a tiny island, Mario has to be able to traverse it, and when it's a big island, Mario still has to be able to traverse it. So it's hard. It's a hard thing to do. I think, oh man, this one's another tough one. Is it better than Snowman's Land? I think it is. I think it's a good level. It has good ideas, it has good stars. I like how often you have to like see, there I go. Like I said, I wish there's a little more playing, but there's a lot of playing in between the levels. Yeah, it's an A tier. That would have been cool if there were more enemies though. The only like small and big enemies are the Goombas, which is fine, but it would have been kind of cool. Oh, what if there was a boss battle? That would have been so awesome. It was like a bomb or something. I don't know. Anyway, nope, I'm not doing what ifs. I'm doing what is in the game at present. No arguments. Do I have to explain myself? No, I don't. Okay. What do I not like about this level? It feels like a worse version of Bob-omb Battlefield. It feels like Bob-omb Battlefield's baby brother, or older estranged brother, cousin, I don't know. I like the mushrooms. I like the slide as well. It just feels like it's the same idea as Bob-omb Battlefield, like climbing the mountain and Womp's Fortress, climbing the fortress, but it's like the hard version of it. But why would you need a hard version of it? Like, it's kind of unnecessary. When I think about it, it's not that memorable. Only Uki. Uki is memorable because he steals my hat. Fucking little jerk. What's memorable? Climbing it, Uki, the slide. That's it. Maybe they were a little lost while doing it, while doing this level. You can be better than this, Mario 64. I know you can. Alright, now the final area of the game, part 4. We have Tick-Tock Clock and Rainbow Ride. Okay, I'll start with Tick-Tock Clock. What do I have to say about this level? It's like a huge obstacle course that you have to climb multiple times, and I think what they were trying to do is like have it be varied. Like each time you climb it, it feels different because of the different like time mechanics. You can have the one that time stops, you can have the one that's like 2 times as fast, and then there's one that's like random time, there's one that like goes and then comes back, and then there's the normal one. Oh my god. Okay, I just remembered. When I was trying to get the 100 coins, it was so annoying because the camera angles in this level, like, I wish the camera was just free. I wish it was a freehand camera, but it's not. It's like, it picks the angles for you and you have to play by their rules, and I don't like it. It makes my head hurt. It makes me nervous when I play it. I don't want to be nervous when I'm playing my game. I want to have fun playing it. I'm gonna have to dock points for it. I like the theme. I like that it's a clock. You have to climb. Oh, it's like maybe they got inspiration from like Big Ben or something. That it was like, oh, it's a big clock and you have to climb it all the way to the top because Big Ben is big. You know what I mean? Big Ben is big. You know. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to put it in C tier. It just feels like a big obstacle course, which isn't a bad thing, but you have to do it multiple times. I think I would enjoy it if the level didn't kick you out every time, which is, you know, it's a big complaint that everyone has about Mario 64. We all know. But yeah, I think it's just gonna be a C tier. It's just okay. Finally, we have Rainbow Ride. Oh, no. It's not up here. No. I'm just gathering my thoughts while I play with it. It's definitely on the lower end. Every time you do a star, it starts you off in that one stupid area where you have to ride the thing, which is fine. Like, I understand it has to teach you how to ride the thing so you can do all the other stars, which is fine, but you have to do it every single time. I think they could have done a workaround. They could have done, like, if you're good, you can like jump up to the next area, but you have to wait for the rainbow ride every single star, every single time you go into this level. And it's like, it's a level in the sky, but what it feels like is just a lot of mini obstacle courses that kind of not coherent. You know what D tier, you know? I just have to call it. I'm just gonna put it in D tier. It's not better than TikTok Clock. It's not better than Lethal Lava Land. I'm sorry, it's just not a good level. I think it could have been a little more, like, a little cooler if you didn't have to ride the thing, the little rainbow carpet thing. There's just so much waiting in that level. It's fun. I like the theme. I like that there's a big house. You know what? They could have done that. They could have done a like Jack and the Beanstalk type thing. Big house in the sky. They could have done that. That would have been fun. But they decided to go with this rainbow thing. There could have been multiple areas and it could have just been a small rainbow ride to the next area. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of small areas that you have to take slow rainbow rides to. It's just so much waiting. I don't like it. And for that reason, I have to put it in D tier. So, there's my tier list. I don't think I need to make any adjustments. I think I'm pretty satisfied with where these levels are. Yeah. This is like peak fun tier. This is like peak Mario 64 tier, right? Let's label it that. This is fun Mario 64. These levels are fun. I like what you're doing there. These levels are what should I call them? It's like your brother walks in and he's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Like, you're playing these levels. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm playing Mario 64." You know? Yeah. And then he sees it and he's like, "Oh, yeah, it looks cool." Now, if your brother walks in on any of these other levels, oh my god, bro, I want to play this game. These are like, you know what I mean? Just like, And this is just pain tier. I wish this level was better. I wish they could have done more. This one's just, it's such a nothing level, you know? And this one's just like, too much waiting. And with that, I'm pretty much done with my iced coffee. I finished all of it. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree, anything in between. Let me know your personal tier list. I'll leave a link to this tier maker in the description if you guys want to have fun with it. Tweet these at me, you know, make video responses, whatever you want. I want to see what everyone else thinks. But this is my personal PT Shark Super Mario 64 main course tier list. If you had fun watching this video, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Why don't you yahoo all over that subscribe button? You know what I'm saying? You need to put that dang old subscribe button, man. Hey man, what you doing, man? Hey, I'm doing that dang old subscribe to beat the PT Shark, man. Hey, don't say man, that dang old subscribe to PT Shark, man. Subscribe to PT Shark, man.